Alan Dibb. Lean marketing. More leads, more profit, less marketing. Marketing feels broken. Companies pour money into campaigns that create noise but deliver little. Meanwhile, the strongest businesses attract customers with half the effort. They're secret. It's not luck or resources, it's strategy. This blink is about marketing that works like a precision tool rather than a shotgun blast. You'll discover why the best marketers combine authentic relationships with data-driven strategies, creating systems that eliminate waste while maximizing impact. Forget chasing vanity metrics or throwing money at problems. With a lean approach, you'll turn marketing from an expense into your most reliable profit engine. Get ready to stop guessing and start growing. Let's begin. When good products fail. Picture this. A startup founder burns through $15,000 on Google Ads and gets just 3 trial signups. Meanwhile, down the street, another entrepreneur with a nearly identical product is booked solid for months. What's the difference? It's not that their solution is better, it's because they know how to get noticed. At the end of the day, business success is not about fairness or merit. The best product doesn't automatically win. Even something revolutionary can fail without visibility, and throwing money at the problem with a shiny new website redesign or splashy ad campaign often just creates expensive disappointment. Often enough, people don't even know what they want from their marketing spend. They hand over a check without clear direction, then wonder why the results fall flat. The marketing world today is split into 2 opposing camps. The Seth Godin camp champions finding your tribe, cultivating everything unique about your brand, and building deep connections with your niche audience. Think of Patagonia turning environmental activism into a billion-dollar outdoor gear empire, or Harley-Davidson selling lifestyle and rebellion as much as motorcycles. In the other camp sits Dan Kennedy's systematic, numbers-obsessed methodology. This is direct response marketing in its purest form, ruthless testing, tracking every click and conversion, and optimizing based on cold, hard data. Think of a supplement company running 50 different Facebook ad variations to find the exact headline and image combination that converts browsers into buyers. In fact, both approaches work. Godin's disciples build passionate communities. Kennedy's followers generate predictable revenue streams. Ideally, every marketer should seek to combine the best of both approaches, authentic brand-building power as well as disciplined measurement and optimization. The question isn't whether to choose tribe-building or data-driven marketing, it's how to merge them into something even more powerful. How Japan got lean. Remember our startup founder who burned $15,000 on Google Ads? What if there was a way to test, learn, and optimize without betting the farm on a grand campaign? Enter lean thinking, a business philosophy that's all about maximizing efficiency and eliminating waste. This approach has its roots in post-war Japan, a country left devastated in the wake of World War II. Japanese business faced a harsh reality, rebuilding from scratch with limited resources. But by the 1980s, Japan had pulled off a remarkable turnaround, transforming from industrial ruins into a manufacturing powerhouse that left American and European competitors scrambling to catch up. Consider Toyota's production system, born in the 1950s when the company was still a scrappy underdog. Detroit's big 3 auto companies were cranking out thousands of identical cars and stockpiling them in lots, praying buyers would eventually show up. Meanwhile, Toyota asked a different question. Why not build exactly what customers want, exactly when they want it? Building for the customer meant starting with the customer's definition of value, not the engineer's. Instead of adding flashy chrome fins, Toyota figured out what customers truly cared about: affordable cars that started every morning and rarely broke down. To these ends, they redesigned their assembly lines for continuous flow, eliminating the herky-jerky stop-start rhythm that plagued traditional factories. Workers weren't just following orders, They were empowered to stop the entire line if they spotted a defect. Catching problems early was far cheaper than fixing them later. Every process became a candidate for improvement. If a worker had to walk 20 steps to grab a tool, Toyota asked, could that be reduced to 10? If painting a car required 3 coats, could they achieve the same quality with 2? The idea was to systematically eliminate anything that consumed resources without adding customer value, excess inventory, unnecessary motion, or waiting time. And so they produced only what customers had actually ordered. No massive warehouses full of unsold cars burning through cash. No desperate end-of-year sales to clear inventory. Just steady, efficient production matched to real demand. The results spoke for themselves. Japan gradually became synonymous with high-quality, low-cost manufacturing in auto and electronics. Think Honda motorcycles that never broke down, or Sony electronics that lasted decades. These weren't happy accidents, they were the predictable outcome of relentless focus on process improvement and waste elimination within the value delivery process. Today, lean principles have spread beyond factory floors into software development, healthcare, and customer service. Lean software teams ship products faster, lean hospital teams reduce patient wait times, and lean call centers help more customers in less time. So, how does this translate to marketing? Can you build a marketing machine that eliminates waste and delivers exactly what your customers value most? Creating value with your marketing. In lean thinking, anything that doesn't add value is defined as waste. Yet traditional advertising epitomizes waste. Brands blast millions of ads, hoping a tiny fraction reach the right people while annoying everyone else in the process. Those irrelevant insurance ads interrupting your podcast, the mortgage refinancing postcards cluttering your mailbox, the pre-roll videos for products you'll never buy. They're not only inefficient, they pollute our information environment. Lean marketing offers a different path. Instead of spray and pray campaigns, it focuses on creating genuinely useful marketing touchpoints. Take Buffer's social media scheduling tool. They built an Instagram hashtag generator that's free for anyone to use. This helps their target audience solve a real problem while naturally introducing their paid product to them. Or consider Patagonia's Don't Buy This Jacket campaign, which actually drove sales by educating consumers on the environmental costs of disposable fashion. These kinds of approaches to marketing don't feel like interruptions. They feel like service. So where can you find these kinds of lean marketing opportunities? Just like in a Toyota factory, the lean approach involves mapping every step in your business's value chain, from initial awareness to customer delivery, and searching for inefficiencies to remedy. A B2B software company might discover their LinkedIn ads attract qualified leads, but their demo request form has over a dozen text fields, causing 80% of interested prospects to abandon the process. Each unnecessary step discovered represents waste, lost opportunities from people who were ready to engage. One major source of waste happens between departments. For example, a marketing team carefully develops messaging around enterprise-grade security, while the sales team fails to explain to customers what that actually means for them. A customer onboarding process requires manual setup calls that marketing never mentions, creating a gap between expectation and reality. This kind of departmental siloing is the antithesis of lean marketing. It's like a relay race where each runner is sprinting toward a different finish line. Not good. Like a humming factory floor, lean marketing is about organizational alignment. When every department operates as part of the same customer value stream, from first touchpoint to long-term retention, customer journeys become smoother, conversion rates start to climb, and lifetime customer value increases. Meeting your customers where they are. Here's something that trips up many entrepreneurs. They fall in love with their solution before fully understanding the problem. Imagine spending 8 months creating a feature-packed project management platform for agencies. Meanwhile, another entrepreneur notices those same agencies struggling every Friday to create weekly client updates. They build a simple reporting tool that does the job in 30 seconds and make just as much money with far less effort. The difference lies between two kinds of thinking: product first and market first thinking. Instead of falling in love with your solution, fall in love with your customer's problem. Find people with specific pain points, then build what they actually want. Another common mistake to avoid is lacking focus by trying to serve everyone. The author compares this to a beginner at a clay shooting range, wildly swiveling to hit every target and missing them all. The expert, by contrast, picks one target, lines it up carefully, and hits the mark. The point is, you need to find your niche. Even Facebook, which now has a user base of billions, spent the first 2 years of its existence serving only college students. This laser focus let them perfect their customer experience, serving that initial market first before eventually expanding to others. Once you identify your niche, you need to meet them where they are mentally. Marketing expert Eugene Schwartz identified 5 levels of customer awareness. Unaware customers don't even know they have a problem. Those who are problem-aware know the problem exists, but are ignorant of solutions. Solution-aware customers know solutions exist, but haven't picked one yet, while product-aware customers are familiar with your product specifically. Finally, most aware customers recognize the appropriateness of your product or service to solve their problem and are ready to buy. Knowing where a particular customer segment is on this journey is essential, as your sales process, advertising, and marketing funnel must be tailored to it. For example, an unaware restaurant owner doesn't realize food waste is killing their margins. A solution-aware owner knows they have a waste problem and that inventory software can help, but they're still comparing different options. These two customers require totally different messaging. When you nail this combination, right niche, right message, right awareness level, you hit what's known as product market fit. Then, instead of pushing your product onto customers, they start pulling it towards themselves. You'll know you've arrived when customers start to become your sales team, recommending you unprompted. When Zoom hit product market fit in 2020, they couldn't hire staff fast enough to handle demand. Once you're in the sweet spot, sales conversations get easier and customer retention runs high. In short, your marketing will be unstoppable. The marketing metrics that matter. Now that we've established the importance of product market fit, let's explore the metrics that drive growth and how to build a marketing system that delivers maximum growth with minimum waste. Every business runs on a simple principle: earn more from each customer than it costs to acquire them. Yet many entrepreneurs can't confidently answer two critical questions. How much does it cost to gain a customer, and how much profit does each customer generate over their lifetime? Consider Sarah, who runs an online fitness coaching subscription at $97 per month. When she first launched, Sarah was obsessed with vanity metrics: social media followers, website visitors, and email subscribers. These numbers felt impressive, but on their own they didn't tell her much about her business's health. Let's break down Sarah's unit economics. Customer lifetime value, CLV, represents the total profit you can expect from a single customer throughout their entire relationship with your business. Sarah's average customer stays for 8 months, bringing in $776 in revenue. But after subtracting variable costs like payment processing fees, video hosting, and customer support, her actual CLV was $620. Customer acquisition cost, CAC, is exactly what it sounds like: the total expense required to gain one new customer. Sarah tracked every dollar spent on Facebook ads, content creation, and marketing tools, then divided this by the number of customers she acquired. Her result: a CAC of $200 per new customer. This ratio between lifetime value and cost of acquisition became Sarah's North Star. With a CLV of $620 and a CAC of $200, she was generating roughly $3 in profit for every dollar invested in customer acquisition. Not bad at all. Yet that's not all Sarah realized about growing her business. Generally speaking, there are two paths to growth: acquiring new customers and growing revenue per customer. Many entrepreneurs fixate on the former, yet the second path, getting more from the customers you have, can be even better. So Sarah began offering nutrition coaching add-ons for an additional $47 monthly and experimented with raising prices for new members to $107. Suddenly, her unit economics improved dramatically without a penny more spent on advertising. Sarah also learned to track leading and lagging indicators. Leading indicators are metrics that predict future performance and allow you to course correct, while lagging indicators just show what's already happened. Instead of waiting for monthly revenue reports, a lagging indicator, Sarah tracked weekly email sign-ups, a leading indicator that would serve as her early warning system. When sign-ups dropped from 150 to 80 per week, she knew to investigate before it impacted sales 2 months later. In the end, Sarah created a focused dashboard tracking just 5 key metrics: weekly email sign-ups, monthly churn rate, conversion rate from free trial to paid, customer lifetime value, and customer acquisition cost. By obsessing over these specific numbers rather than getting lost in endless data, Sarah built a lean and mean foundation for sustainable, profitable business growth. The main takeaway of this Blink to Lean Marketing by Alan Dibb is that successful marketing isn't about having the biggest budget or flashy campaigns. It's about picking your battles and delivering value to the right customers at the right time. Stop wasting money on ads and hoping something sticks. Instead, find your niche and create marketing that feels like a service rather than an interruption. Lean marketing eliminates waste and creates synergy across the value chain. When it comes to metrics, pick a select few that matter, like customer lifetime value, acquisition cost, and the leading indicators unique to your business. Remember, growth comes from two paths: acquiring new customers or increasing value from the ones you already have. Master product market fit first, then scale wisely. Okay, that's it for this Blink. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please take the time to leave us a rating. We always appreciate your feedback. See you in the next Blink.